Imagine the memories of all these things we have found, saving the past one piece at a time. Hands on the stories the years left behind. Brooches, pottery, glass and more, and each shell is saving the past one piece at a time. Imagine the memories of all the treasures we have found, saving the past one piece at a time. Imagine the memories of all the treasures we have found. Imagine the memories of all the treasures we have found.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, 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 everybody. How's
Wake up.
everybody doing this evening? Hello.
I keep
Hope
messing.
everybody's
I keep
Tuesday.
messing with glasses because there's like, well, you don't know, Aaron, because you don't wear glasses, but for those of us that do, we'll pull the glasses off our head and it'll pull a hair and the hair gets stuck to your glasses and you can't get it off. Okay, now I'm being quiet. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just hoping everybody was doing good. I hope everybody's Tuesday is good.
Yep. I see Linda. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Be right back. I bet you Bonnie's walking the dog. So everybody, hopefully you're doing good. It's been nasty and hot. Yuck. 100 degrees right now. Still. At 6 o'clock at night and it's 100 degrees. Hi, Ginger. Aaron's waiting to see if he's going to get a storm.
Yeah, it's kind of not so dark now. Kind of, I don't know if it went the other way or not. It was getting windy and dark. Now it's not nothing. It looks like sharing up a little bit now, so I don't know.
Hi, Lemmy. You're under a flood watch, Linda. Well, it clouded up here, but I don't think it's going to do anything because the humidity dropped. My channel is the host channel, Lemmy. You're probably over on Aaron's.
Yes.
But my channel is the host channel. But if you bid on anything, we will see it. And I'm going to put the comments on the stage too so that we'll do it. Just, watch for I will highlight whoever has the high bid. I'll make sure everybody's, knows what's going on. We're pretty good about that. Aaron and I are used to each other. He's like, oh, no, not Uni again. No. No, we have a good time.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yuck. Hairs and glasses and cough drops and well, yeah, I was telling Aaron, I said I did a little pop-up earlier and there was a big lag. It was weird. In fact, Angela told me, slow down. Don't show so fast. You need to slow down because you're like 3 ahead of them and they're not even seeing you yet. That was weird. Alrighty. Well, Mr. Aaron, will you play the harmonica and then I will tell everybody the rules and all that stuff?
Yes.
This is the highlight of my evening, guys.
Let's start the show. Let's start the show.
Okay, dokie, guys. Well, I ship from Arkansas. Oh, I'm going to brain toot. Aaron ships from Maryland. Beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep. My brain is gone. But hey, y'all knew that already. We both use PayPal for our invoicing and Pirate Ship for our shipping. When we, each slow down, Uni. When I bring Aaron up, he will tell you, about when he's going to be doing his invoicing and doing all of that stuff. I'm going to go first though because I know Mr. Aaron loves being last. Let's see. We do our bidding increments from $1 up to 20, $2 from 20 to 50, and $5 after 50, or whatever you want to bid after 50, because we get up that high, we're going to be excited anyway.
Yes.
Let's see. We will do a recap if there are enough people in the room, and we'll ask, if people are interested in a recap. And if so, then we'll do one. If there's not a lot of people in the room, then we'll be like, okay, because Aaron's a hardworking man and he needs his rest. And I'm going to make sure he gets his rest. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else besides that. Oh, next shows. My next show will be on Thursday. I will be on Angela Isaac's channel alongside Gina Southern Siren Vintage and Casey 1889 House. And it is going to be the Christmas show. Boy, I'm going to be pulling rabbits out of a hat for that one. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then on Friday, I will be on Angela Isaac's channel again for the sister show. That is 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturday, I will be on with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat, Becky's Vintage and More, and Angela Isaac for Aaron's Saturday show.
Yes.
And that is at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. And that's it for that. That'll end my week, this week anyway. So I am going to bring myself up right quick. Oh, I almost removed myself. Wasn't that smart? And I will start off showing my first 3 items. So my first item is a very interesting item. I found this from one of my fellow vendors at where we have our booth. And it is a first edition book. It is called Hymns for Him. And it's going to be a starting bid of $10. And I don't know if it had a cover, a dust jacket on it or anything. But there you can say it's Hymns for Him. Or do I have it the wrong way? There you go. Hymns for Him. It was written by John Fletcher Floyd. And it was Vantage Press that printed it. This is a first edition. It was printed in 1965. Hold on. Where are you, my little friend? There we go. There's all your information there. First edition, 1965. And basically the acknowledgement, you read it, and there's several acknowledgments to people in Washington, D.C. There is an editorial note, and it says, this book of hymns and spiritual songs was composed by John Fletcher Floyd, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force, during his 22nd year of military service in 1964. In addition to composing all of the music, he wrote 38 of the poems, typed all of the words, and set the music type with a music typewriter. This work was accomplished during his spare time between April to November of 1964 while stationed at the Pentagon. The composer is a native of Nashville, Arkansas. He received his Bachelor's of Music degree from Harding College in Searcy, Arkansas in 1939. So he's an Arkansas native. And then basically you have your, it tells you all of the songs that are in the book. And then there are all of the songs with the music. there are, I don't think it says how many pages are in this book. Yeah, it doesn't, they don't have the pages numbered. But after every song, it does to say, in the style of gospel, tenor sings. It gives you the style of the music. And they are beautiful, beautiful hymns. And it's a beautiful book. Hi, sis. Hi, Lemmy. Welcome in.
Hey, Lemmy.
So this is the first edition of this book. Great condition. The pages are in great condition. There's no real creasing. It does show a little bit of age, a little bit of darkening on the pages. One of the hymns is called "Though I Speak with Tongues of Angels." So it's a very nice book. Actually, it looks like there might be 100 pages in this book. Yeah, just over 100 pages. I just thought it was a super cool book, and maybe somebody'd be interested in the hymns. All right, but seeing no interest on that one, we will pass. And I'll set that one aside over here. Oh, and guys, don't worry if you hear any weird clanking noise. My cat's in here laying underneath my other desk, and she's laying on a tile, and every time she moves, the tile tilts. It's crazy, I'm telling you. All right, my next item is a Dr. Dolittle book. Can you tell Aaron and his ephemera have been rubbing off on me? I'm picking up stuff that you wouldn't think. This is going to be a buy it now of $12. Now, what this is what they call a press out book. This is from the 1960s, 1967, I believe, or 1965, one of the two. 67. And there you can see Dr. Dolittle. This is from the movie, not the original early one, but the 1960s version. And basically, they're like paper dolls. You would press the characters out and be able to stand them up. And it shows you how to do all of that. And it has all of the characters from the movie. The book is intact. It does have all of its pieces. None of the pieces have ever been pressed out. And then there's the circus cars. Well, apparently my fingers don't work too well. There's a ship. And there's a pig. And then there's the llamas, and I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a seal, I think. So it's all of those characters. And then the very back is that big, huge snail. So again, it has all the pop-out characters. I just thought this was really cool, and it's in really good condition. There is a little wear here at the corner of the book, and then here apparently somebody had some type of a sticker on it. But there you can see it is marked 1967, and it does say 20th Century Fox Film Corporation and APIAC Productions, all rights reserved, with Whitman Publishing Company. The original Dr. Dolittle stories, copyrighted by Josephine Loft, are published by J.P. Lippincott Company. Oh, $12 for this. Now, I know it does say up here in the corner, you see it says 1935. That's not the date. I think that's the edition or version of the book or whatever it is. But anyway, $12 for that if anybody's interested. For that one, we will pass as well.
That's an awesome piece.
Oh, and I forgot to freaking highlight it. Oh, well.
Oops.
If you guys see it on the replay, just let me know. And then my last one for this round. Yes, I found a whole bunch of paper dolls, guys. This one is called Neighborhood. Oops, hold on, spell that right, girl. Neighborhood Kids. And it's going to be a buy it now of $8. Oh, hold on, let me spell that right. All right, get that. And this one is from the 1980s. In fact, I think it's like right at 1980 from when this is done. This was originally sold by Kmart for $1.18. And then here the price on it actually says $1.29. Then it says 1985.42, but I think that's just the number of the book because your year is down here. And this does have all of the little dolls inside of it. Little girls and little boys alike that you would press out. And all of their little outfits. There's some more of the characters, the neighborhood kids. It is intact. All of the pages are there, and none of them have been pressed out. Very well preserved. You can see some damage on the binding from, it being opened and whatnot. But overall, great condition. Little bit of fold on the corner here.
Awesome piece.
Right, Nikki? I remember these too.
Hey, Nikki.
All right. Seeing no interest, though, on those paper dolls, we will pass. Oh, hold on. Come here, you rogue piece of paper, you. All right. So let me get pass typed up in there and unhighlighted, and we will go over to Aaron for his first round.
All right. So I am Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat. I am shipping from Maryland, as you said, yeah. But I invoice through PayPal. I ship through Pirate Ship. I will invoice Saturday evening after my sale. The sales that I have coming up is Friday night at 7:00 p.m. Eastern. I will be on Trisha's channel, San Leonardo, alongside with Denise Magical Emporium. Angela is going to be spending time with her hubby camping. Hopefully Sue comes in and give us an update on how she's doing on her rehab. And the show is called A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. And then Saturday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern, I will be on my channel with my lovely co-host Becky Ventures and more, and two special guests, Unimagique and Angela Isaac, will be joining me. So, my first item, and I am from I am shipping from a non-smoke home with no pets. So here we have McDonald's carrying case by Play School. That way. play school in Chicago, Illinois. So you see, and then the roof opens up, and here you are in the inside. Hello, squirrel. Very clean, very amazing. And this is 7 by 7 by 7. You see the famous sign, McDonald's sign there, with the red bottom and the brown roof. Same McDonald's on top of there.
I would have used that as a lunchbox as a kid.
Yeah, it probably could be. That's a little small lunch, but hey. Maybe.
No, but I mean, I would use it for that because I think it's so cool.
Yeah. Hello, Becky.
Hi, Becky. You know, that would be a good stashing case, though, too, for those people that collect the toy.
Oh yeah, yeah. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. Now I have a lot of clutches. Offer up ladies clutches.
Clutch, yeah, clutches.
There's 3 of them. I'm not okay. Offer up $8. Now, is this a clutch? I don't know. Is this?
Yeah, or purse. You can refer to it however you want.
Purse. So here we have roasted. Rosetti. Rossetti.
Mm-hmm.
Rossetti. And inside of it, you do have a handkerchief.
Aww.
Beautiful handkerchief. So that's one. And the other, you have this beautiful.
Oh, wow, that's colorful.
Handbag, yeah, with the beautiful pink and red flowers. And this one is Sophie Joy. And this one has a handkerchief in it also. Very
cool.
Green handkerchief.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. Then last but not least, this is probably a corn purse.
Mm-hmm.
It has, I don't know if it faded. Some of it may have faded, because some of it look like it's like white, but it has pink in it too. So I don't know, the pink may have faded, or maybe
it was washed and the purple got into the white.
Yeah. UOZ. I don't know. I don't know if I have it the right way or not. I don't know. Like I said, UOZ.
Yozi or something, yeah.
Okay, here we got a tag inside. It says buy. That maybe that's a zipper. Buy. Morilla Craft, Boston. And that's how it looks on the inside.
You know what that makes me think of? It would be a great carrier for your AirPods. Is that what they're called? The AirPod.
Yeah,
the ones with
yeah.
ears?
So that's how they look on the inside. Lovely pieces here. Lovely purses.
And beautiful handkerchiefs too.
Yeah, beautiful handkerchief. So you get a total of 5 items: 2 handkerchiefs and 3 ladies' bags. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. Now I have a lot of 5 Beatles books. Offer up $8 for this lovely lot. Here we have the Beatles Yellow Submarine.
Oh my goodness.
A smash motion picture, a new dimension, 128 glorious full color pages. So you see how the pages go. This was copywritten in 1968. So you see amazing pictures in there, pictures in there. And we have by the man who discovered the Beatles of noise. And it says the real inside story.
Right, Nikki, I'm singing it in my head too.
This was copywritten in 1960. This 5. And you have quite a bit of photographs of them performing and rehearsing, meeting up. That one. Then we have the Beatles Words Without Music.
Welcome in, Nikki.
And this was copywritten in 1968.
Well, thank you so much, Nikki. We appreciate it.
Yes. Yeah, lots of great photos there. Then we have the Beatles, The Real Story. And they have a little paper picture on there. This was copywritten 1968. And this book has 252 pages. And then we have the writing Beatle, John Lennon.
Oh, wow.
In his own right.
Mm-hmm.
In his own right. And we have, this was copywritten, 1964. And there's a lot of drawings there from, it was very, so this is like his songs. I don't know. I don't really know too much. Okay. So we have here the famous 5 through Roanoke Abbey.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he was writing little stories and maybe
Treasure
poetry.
and Van.
Yeah.
Nicely. So
Nicely, Clive.
Life, yeah. So Death Ted Dantota.
Def Ted, Danuta, and me.
So this book has, remember Arnold, 78 pages. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, plus for picture for $8. But if it's no interest in this, we can move it to the side, and that is my 3.
That's a great lot of books, guys, especially if you're a Beatles fan.
Yes.
All right. I'll bring myself back up. And I did forget to say, I will not be invoicing until the 3rd of August. Originally, I was going to invoice this past Sunday. And hubby said, can you please put off invoicing until a Monday so that he could do it on a Monday instead of doing it during, his days off, my days off. Haha. Oh, have a great work evening, Nikki. All right, so my first item for this round is another paper dolls set. These are called TP paper dolls. Now there are different versions of these. Some will say Native American paper dolls. Others will say other things that when I was researching these. This is from the 50s and the 60s. It's all intact. The first thing I'll show you is that it did obviously have some type of a sticker there that was removed, probably a price tag. But you can see it says TP Paper Dolls. And those are your 2 on the front. That's where they would be punched out at. And I know in some of the other books they did name the dolls, and I don't remember what their names were. I think one's Bright Dancer and something else. So then there's Dad and the son. And then you open it up and they have all of their little outfits. Beautiful outfits. Yes, I remember those. Here are more outfits. All gorgeous. And again, none of them have ever been punched out. This book is all intact. The last page is always the hardest for me to open. I don't know why. I can't get my fingers around it. So the pages are not numbered, so I don't know for sure how many pages are in here, but they all are here. Yeah, I thought this was super cool. This is a total piece of the past. Again, it's from the 1950s and 60s time frame. And it's in really good condition. The pages are really clean. There's a little scuff up here on the top of the book. And like I say, that missing tag, but otherwise all of the dolls are there. All of the outfits are there. So it is a starting bid of $12, and you can see it is a larger book. Hey, kitty, quit making noise over there. Hi, Nicole. So $12 starting bid if anybody's interested. see no interest will pass. But if you're interested in it later on, just let me know. It would love to take a trip to your house. And they will be, they'll be put in a box. They'll be wrapped well because I don't want any issues happening with them. Oh, no, Nikki, no nail polish on your clothing. All right. My next item is going to be a choice, and I had these before. Actually, no, they're not going to be a choice. I'm going to show them separately because the first one, the cover is loose. I forgot about that. So I'm offering it at $1 less. This is another, what am I going to say? They're called living stories, and they're meant to teach children lessons from God or Bible, about the Bible and stuff like that. This one, I'm just going to put his name, Kevin, and then I'm going to show you what it says on there. It's going to be a buy it now of $7. And these are wipeable because they're kind of like a fiber, the cover is. But the reason this one's a $7 buy it now is because the cover is loose. It would need to be put back together. Somebody did write on it, and it says Bickings. And it's called Kevin Learns to Obey. Now, this one is a little bit older. This is from 1971. And basically, this book tells you it's an illustrated gospel story booklet. And it basically, it says the purpose of this additional booklet to the Illustrated Gospel Story series is to challenge boys and girls everywhere, as well as all those who teach or come under its ministry, to realize that after we have received Christ as our Savior, God wants our lives to radiate or show forth the fact that the resurrected Christ lives within, and our lives are to be lived for his praise and glory in the things we say or think and the way we act. So, it starts out, Kevin learns to obey, and it gives you the scriptures to reference, and then it tells you the story, and it does have artwork in it. It is illustrated. Again, the pages I don't think are numbered, so I am not sure. It looks like 9 full pages. It did have a price tag here on the back of at some point. It's in really good condition, other than the fact that the cover has come loose from where the staples were. So this is a $7 buy it now. I thought this was a super cool piece of religious history, if you will. And, it's still usable I believe, for Sunday school or any other thing. Maybe at home, teaching at home. But no interest will pass on that one. And then for my third item, this one is one of the books that I hadn't picked up. I bought several of them, and I showed them the other day, and they all sold. This was one of the last ones that the vendor had. I went and picked it up. This one is called Jimmy the Atheist, Jimmy and the Atheist. And it's going to be a starting bid of $8. And it is still in its there's a protective plastic over it. And I can open it up and get it out. And this again is from the 1940s. The other ones that I had the other day that I sold were also from the 1940s. Oh, I hate taking stuff out of the plastic like this because it's so tight. There we go. So it does. It says Jimmy and the Atheist. The illustrated gospel story booklets. There were several booklets, several of them that I sold the other day. Miss Bump, Bobby's Lunch, Snowflake, Louise's Prayer, Crippled Tom. They're all different. And this one is copyrighted 1945. And it does have illustrations on the inside of it. Yeah, Jimmy better be good. There is a page that's a little loose in there. It did come loose. But basically, it tells you how to teach the story and tells you where to read certain parts of it with the illustrations. And it is a starting bid of $8 if anybody is interested. I'll give you guys a second to think that over while I try and get it back in the plastic. Yeah, this is when I had thought about it. I'm like, well, I don't know about the name of that book, but then I had people tell me, don't worry about it. If somebody wants it, they'll buy it. And if they don't want it, they won't buy it. Okay, I am not putting that back in the plastic right now then, because it's fighting me. All right, I'm going to set it to the side and I'm going to consider that a pass. But if anybody is interested in that at any time, please let me know. Just throw it out in the chat. Aaron and I will be happy to, make note of it. And also, I wanted to tell you, please make sure you are subscribed to Aaron and you are subscribed to me so that you know that when we are on. And please make sure to give us a thumbs up. We much appreciate it, and it does help us out. And now we go back to Aaron.
All right. So, how about we do, hold on a second, this lovely piggy bank. Offer up. Going to do for an amazing price of $5. And this is a cute piggy bank.
Oh my goodness.
Face. She has a yellow flower on this side. Amazing pink artwork here. Yellow, a blue flower here, a red flower on top, and there's where you can enter, put the coins in. But the little bit of an issue with this is it doesn't have a hole where you can take it out. So you don't have a stopper or anything like that. It is all solid on the bottom. And it is made in Vietnam. But it is amazing, amazing.
That's something different, made in Vietnam.
Yeah, this is about 6 inches in width.
Right? They actually, I guess, want you to really think about it before you try and get the money out. They're hoping that they'll touch your heart and you'll go, oh, I can't break it. I got to keep saving.
Yeah.
Right, Steph? The eyelashes are so sweet.
Yeah.
It's a great price too, guys.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. But if you change your mind, please let me know. So here, I have a like baby ceramic baby train offer up. You can do this for $5.
Oh,
7 inches by 5 inches. And so here it says Baby Land Express. And so to see the little bear waving outside the window. And there's a little rattle on the front of the train. It's pink with yellow flowers on the wheels. It's made in China. And a little sticker says BC01 girl, baby ceramic. I think some of the sticker got torn off. But very clean and beautiful on the inside.
those are great to build them up and put baby items inside of it for like a baby shower as a gift.
Yes.
Nikki says she sent you an email when you get a chance.
I just responded, Nikki. I don't know. I think it went through. I check it again. And if there's no interest in this, you can move it to the side. If you'll change your mind, please let me know.
Definitely keep this one in mind, guys, because yeah, you can put all kinds of stuff in that as a baby gift.
And this is like about 5 inches tall. And this is a hard plastic Kimmy doll, a no boko Kimmy doll.
Oh wow, Nabucco.
Nabucco. So cute her faces. And she has red and white flowers on her in her head here. And then on the outfit, there's only one little mark or scratch on the back of her head. Other than that, fantastic condition.
That's cute. Beautiful colors on that too. It really stands out.
Yes.
How tall is she, Aaron?
I think about 5 inches tall.
I don't know.
6.
I don't know, Stephanie, what the difference between her and a kokeshi. Well, kokeshis are made out of wood, I believe.
Yeah, I think the kokeshis are wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hard plastic. But if there's no interest in this, you can move it to the side. But if you change your mind, please let me know.
Was that your 3 already? Wow. Look at Aaron's moving along. I'm like, I'm looking so much at all his stuff. I'm like, ooh. Okay. Well, Since Aaron broke the bank ice, I'm going to bring my banks. I actually have two. I'd like to kind of keep them together, but if not, no biggie. They are the same, and both of them have a little bit of damage to them. Me get to work. What? I don't work. All right. I have some tiger banks. I believe they're from the 1980s. You get it as a choice. Buy it now, $10. I have two of them. They do have their original stoppers. They're very cute.
Mm.
They almost look like puffed up cats.
Yeah.
The damage is right here, right around the money slot. They obviously, things were put in them. Money was harvested out of them. So that's the first one. The second one's just like it, just a little bit less damage up there at the slot. No maker's mark on them or anything like that, so I didn't identify that. There's a little bit of schmooze, of course, here on the bottom where they sat on somebody's countertop or dresser top. This one looks to be maybe the paint's a little bit darker. But they're brothers. They're twins. Your difference, like I say, is the damage.
Oh,
I see you in it 10, squirrel. I had to buy it now, so would you like one or both? Both. Thank you, squirrel. Yay, the brothers are staying together.
Congratulations, squirrel.
Thank you, squirrel. I thought they were adorable when I got them. I was like, oh, I can't. I don't want to split them up. All right. So let's see. Let me type that in there. Otherwise, I'll brain toot. Tiger banks. Both sold to squirrel, just so we have reference. All right. My next item is something else a little funky that I picked up. Gee, this is easy. Yeah, brain toot. I always brain toot, let me tell you. If I don't brain toot multiple times a day, there's something wrong. I guess it's probably the only way the gas is releasing out of my brain. Yeah, if I split them up. And I just put the squirt thing in the other room because I've been getting too happy playing with it. Okay, I have a turtle. It's going to be a starting bid of $5. I believe this was a tourist piece based on the fact that it does say Cancun on it. It does seem like it is a resin composite. This is the back of it. It obviously had a sticker, and then it's been moved around on something, so there's a little bit of paint loss on it. But it's beautiful. Little discoloration there. I haven't tried to clean it because I'm worried about like maybe removing the paint. But look at those eyes. Those are some funky eyes. But I love all of the flowers on it. The little dots. An icy squirrel in at 5, and I didn't even highlight it like a ding dong. Boy, Gina needs to be here smacking me around. Your name, pin it. All right. This is 7 inches in length, and it is 6 1/4 inches in width. Now, I like character on stuff. I don't like restored pieces as much as I do repurposed pieces. She's mentally smacking me. All right. If there is no other interest, I will start counting down the turtle or squirrel. I don't see any other interest. All right. Let's see. We will do going once. Oh, well, go G exclamation point. Going twice. And turtle. Full to squirrel at $5. All right. Turtle, squirrel, $5. Thank you. Oh boy, here I go pressing buttons again because other weird things are popping up. All right. Set that down right there. 1, 2, yeah. For my third item, I know people have been looking for strawberry salt and pepper shakers. I have not been able to find any. And basically, other people that I know that are out there finding things, they're saying they're having a really hard time either finding them or keeping them in stock. They fly off the shelves apparently. So this is not salt and pepper, but it is a gorgeous little strawberry jam holder, I guess, is what I'm going to say for lack of better words. It's going to be a starting bid of $5. And let's see. I don't know who made it. There is a mark on the bottom, but it's like just a spoon, a fork, and a cup. There's some sticker schmooze there there was a sticker on there. But I don't know who made it. It does come with its original little ceramic spoon. It's in great condition. Here's the inside of it. Beautiful light green. And then it does say strawberry. Berries are perfect for dessert. And then it's covered up by the strawberries.
Nice.
And then here is the lid. Does have that opening there for the spoon to fit through. Hi, Al.
Safe.
Oh, thank you, Al. It indicates it's dishwasher safe. I'm old school. I don't use my dishwasher. It's like storage. Everything gets washed by hand. I'm just so used to it. And then it's just hubby and I anyway.
Yeah.
But like I said, it does have that opening for the spoon there. So the spoon does fit comfortably. Now I do see one little chippy right there. You can see it right there on the green. But it looks like, very, very clean. Doesn't look like it was really used. I don't know for sure how old it is. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I'm lucky. Hubby washes the dishes before I can get to them. The only time I can get to the dishes before he does is if I'm cooking, because I wash dishes and I clean as I cook. Otherwise, I can't beat the man for doing things. Like I never scoop the kitty litter because he gets up and at 5:30 every morning, he scoops the kitty litter. Now, mind you, I'm not complaining. But I'm just saying, it's like, it's almost a competition to do housework in this house. All right. This is 4.5 inches in height. And it is 3.5 inches wide. Oh, wow. See, I'm so used to not having a dishwasher that even when I've had one, I just don't use it. And then what drives me crazier is watching people wash their dishes to put them in the dishwasher to wash them. So there you go, guys. Strawberry jam container or whatever you want to put in it. And it's a starting bid of $5. This is a transfer, obviously, but it is in great condition. There's no wear to it. So they may have just had this for display in their kitchen. All right. If there is no interest, though, we will pass on that one. Get me off of the topic of dishwashers. Shut up, you Nate. And we will go back over to Aaron.
All right. So, since here I have a turtle bank.
Oh.
He has a purple hat and a yellow and pink shell. And there's where you put the coins at. This one has a stopper and is made in Taiwan. There is a little his tail is a little chipped off there. A little chip off that. And a little bit of a paint chip right there at his hat. Other than that, and maybe right here too. Other than that, fantastic condition. He measures 7 by 5. And the stopper says Sun Ward on it.
So it looks like 70s. You said made in Taiwan, right?
Yeah, made in Taiwan.
70s.
Oh, yeah, 1974.
There you go.
OSL. I think it's 1974, 1978, something like that. But it does say 1970.
That's a great old piece. I wonder how many, like child's bedroom that it sat in.
Yeah.
And then Nikki says it's turtle time, and all I can think of is starting to sing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme.
Yeah. All right. If there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. But if you'll change your mind, please let me know. Now.
Oh, squirrel came in.
Squirrel. And I see squirrels here. Is Angela here?
Yep.
You can start the countdown for squirrel.
All right. We are going once to squirrel. Going twice to squirrel for 5, looking for 6. And turtle bank sold to squirrel for $5. Sorry, I'm typing slow.
No problem.
Got it.
All right. Congratulations, squirrel.
Thank you, squirrel.
Now I have a squirrel, ceramic squirrel.
Oh my goodness.
Like nut holder for $5. And it's like a walnut shell for the holder for the nuts. And look how amazing the squirrel is. He's holding a little acorn nut. There's no maker's mark on the bottom.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. It was so cool with the cool grass and the leaves on the side. So if there's no other interest, we can start the countdown for squirrel.
Yep, squirrel's like, that's mine. Hurry up. Going once to squirrel for 5, looking for 6. Yeah, I like the tail too. Going twice to squirrel. And that is sold to squirrel. Congratulations, squirrel.
All right, congratulations, squirrel. Now this is gonna be like my animal lot. So now I have a bunny rabbit, white bunny rabbit for $5 with the blue flowers and the yellow flowers.
It's
And
a
it has
rabbit.
quite a bit of, it has amazing phrasing on it. Look at his beautiful ears. It'd be fantastic for Easter, yes. So here it says, this is, the company is, I guess, VRN. It says, thank you for your purchasing this product. A licensed design, VRN, made in China.
Hmm.
And it measures about 7 inches. And it has like little red balls there for flowers.
So cute. Almost looks real with the way the eyes are.
Yeah. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side.
Yeah, squirrel. Good. I'm glad we do.
Yes. But if there's no interest in that, move it to the side, and that's my 3.
All righty. Look at Aaron trying to hypnotize us with the animals.
Yeah.
He's getting us. Wascally Rabbit. Yeah, anytime I see a rabbit, that's all I think of is Elmer Fudd. I guess I am a total product of the 70s. I don't know. All right, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boy, I must be miscounting somewhere or missing something. Ah, that's what I did. Okay, well, let me get this one out of the way. For those of you who like rocks, one of my fellow vendors had a whole bunch of arrowheads. So I got 10 of them. So you're going to have a choice. They're going to be a buy it now of $5. Oh, you're St. Francis now.
Yeah. I see.
All right. Now, I did put numbers on all of these, and I cannot identify all the stones that these are. I can do best guesses on some of these, but I put numbers on them so that if you see one that you like, you can shout out the number. I believe this one is a jasper. This is number 94. Now, these are not artifacts. These are newer. They were recently done. They are napped. So that is number 94. Hi, Susan. Number 95 looks to be kind of a purpley quartz, maybe, when you look at it in the light. So it does have a little purple, kind of a purple hue to it. That's number 95. Squirrel, you can throw out the number you like if you see it. Uh-oh, one of my numbers went somewhere. What happened to it? Okay, well, we'll keep moving on, and then I'll just stick a new number on that. Number 101. I'm not sure what kind of stone this is. So Squirrel wants 94 and 95. Okay, so here's number 101, and it is a gray and a cream. Which one's 101? Gotcha. Number 100 looks to be another jasper. It's got some red, some purplish in it. So that is number 100. Number 102. Susan would like number 100. All right. Gotcha, Susan. Number 102. I think this is a quartz mix. When you look at it in the light, you can kind of see through it. It does have kind of reddish pink tones. Susan wanted 95. Oh, so okay. I saw. Okay. Thank you, Squirrel. Gotcha. I see Squirrel first for 102. Number 97 is this brown and white and black one. This kind of reminds me of like an onyx blend, but I don't think it's onyx. It's just what the colors remind me of. So the number 97. And I'm going to tell you guys right quick too that these are all about the same height. They're all about 2¼ inches in height. Squirrel for number 97. Number 96 looks to be it's a dendrite. So number 96, it's got the black and the white and the little, it almost looks like little plants in it or little ferns. 96 to Susan. Oh, you finally got down, did you? Number 99, I am not sure of the stone on this. It is green, but that's about all I can tell you. When you hold it up to the light, it does kind of look like a moss agate. So number 99 is a green. Susan would like number 99. This one right here is one of my favorites, and this one is, I think, the largest of the bunch. And that is number 98. And that's got beautiful browns and creams and blacks. It looks almost like another dendrite. 98 to Squirrel. And then I'm looking for the number. It must have stuck somewhere. Okay, Quee. Why did you have to come and get up here now, Quee? All right. I'm going to put a new number on this just because I can't find where the other number went. I'm going to put number 103 on this one. And let me see if I can see through it. I can't, so it's opaque. So this is probably a jasper. It's got kind of a red tint to it. It's probably a deep brown kind of jasper. And Susan would like number 103. All right, guys, I've got you. So I'm going to write down Susan and Squirrel. Quee, stop doing that to me. That's rude. Do you want to come and say hi? Come here. Oh my God, here we go.
It's like you froze.
I know I hit my button and it knocked me off. Say hi, Queen. Not to me, to them. She's a big cat, let me tell you. That's why I tell you. Yeah, look, she's a big girl.
Wow.
She's our biggest cat. But she also doesn't think she's a cat. No, stay down. She thinks she's human. So let's see. I lost count as to where I'm at. Was that my first one, Aaron? Yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I do have you guys separated out, and I will go back and double check and look at all the numbers later. All right. Boy, I'm just throwing things all over. Yeah, she comes and lays on my lap, and she numbs my legs. Yeah. Well, we have 6. So, but yeah, she thinks she owns everything. She thinks she's a ruler. She doesn't think she's a cat. She thinks she's human because I bottle fed her and raised her. And yeah. But you got to love cats, right? Got to love animals, period. All right. I have a beautiful ceramic cross. It's a small one. So I'm going to start the bid on this at $3. Well, I can't do that. Okay. There we go. Get that in the right way. All right. This is a very sweet little cross. There is a little discoloration and I'll point it out to you. Just small. And it basically says, with God, all things are possible. This may have been a hobbyist piece. It has pink and yellow kind of colored flowers. And then this was obviously a transfer, and you can see it's kind of discolored. But I thought this would be so sweet for a little one's room. It does have 2 holes on the bottom, and I see Bonnie at 3 for the cross. It does have a little weight to it, but not a lot. It's not super heavy. You can see some schmoozy on the bottom from obviously where it sat. But I thought this needs to be loved again. You know, despite little discolorations or whatever, somebody should love it. I couldn't stand to see this go to the landfill just because somebody says, oh, you know, that doesn't look perfect. All right. If there's any other interest, we would need to see a 4 or better. But seeing no other interest, I will start the countdown for Bonnie. And we are going once. Going twice. I've got my cap locks on, I bet you. Yep. And cross sold to Bonnie.
Congratulations, Bonnie.
$3. Thank you, Bonnie. Let me get you written down for that. All right. And then for that's great, squirrel. Okay, well heck, since we're in a cross mood, and I love crosses. That's why you'll find me with them all the time. This, I believe, is a resin composite. It is more modern. It's more recent. Probably something like you'd pick up at Hobby Lobby or somewhere else. It's going to be a starting bid of $5. It's in great condition, and it is a wall hanging. Now, there is a little bit of schmooze back here. There was a sticker there, obviously. This looks a little dirty. They had, you know, we're hanging it up against the wall, or if not dirty, then it, you know, marked. It marked up the wall, or the wall marked it. But it says Faith. It has a beautiful dragonfly and beautiful flowers on it. And I thought it was lovely. There's where you would hang it onto your wall. Or, you know, you could take a plate stand and put it on a plate stand, kind of like this. Or glue, you know, a plate stand backing to this and have it just kind of standing up. You know, another thing that this would be great for, and I know it may sound a little morbid to people, but like, for example, with my grandmother's gravesite, I could see attaching something to this so that it would stick into the ground and putting this with my grandmother's headstone. That would be, I think, something beautiful, because it's going to take a good long while for this to degrade, you know. So it'd be beautiful for a good while.
Yes.
All right. If there's any other interest, we would need to see 6 or better. Let's see, no other interest. I will say going once to squirrel for 5, looking for 6. Going twice. And that is sold to squirrel at $6. Sorry, $5. Ooh. Boy, I guess I was hoping, wasn't I? Gee whiz. Sorry, squirrel. Wasn't trying to charge you an extra buck. All right. Thank you, Tex-Mex. And we will go back over to Aaron.
All right. So here is my human lot. So here we have a tennis player bank. So you see an adorable girl playing tennis with the orange racket. There is a little bit of paint loss where the racket is at. She has a heart on her hat. Wants shoestrings. There's no stopper on the bottom. It's made in Japan. And beautiful.
She's cute.
Yes. She stands about 7 inches tall.
Oh, what are those little kind of not Hummel. There were some other ones that had the really cute faces like that.
Precious
figurines.
Moments.
Yeah, something like that.
And she got blonde hair. But if there's no other interest, we can start the countdown for squirrel.
All right. We are going once to squirrel for 5, looking for 6. Going twice to squirrel for 5, still looking for 6. And that is sold to squirrel.
All right. Congratulations, squirrel. So now I have a music box. Offer up $5. Get some great deals here. You got the beautiful red, pink, and yellow flowers. Now, I think it's supposed to have a key to twist and make the music go. I don't have the key. So, apologize for that. And it looked like it says, I don't know, page or something like that. It got some of the paper, the sticker got torn off. But it says the tune is Let Me Love You, Sweetheart, made in Japan. And it says don't open wine. And so you see the little latch here. And you open it up. And you have the ballerina on the inside. And there's a little mirror on the inside of there. And pink, like suede and lace. Pink suede on the bottom, it's pink lace on top. And this is a beautiful hinge. Beautiful, wonderful paint. Painting of flowers.
I did too, squirrel. Very similar to this one. And the music boxes on these can be replaced. It's not a hard thing to do.
Yeah. And you close it up.
Squirrel's in at 5.
Oh, thank you, squirrel.
Imagining those memories.
But if it's no other interest, you can start the countdown for squirrel.
All right. Going once to squirrel for 5, looking for 6.
You probably could look it up on YouTube, and it probably can help you on how to do it.
Yeah, there are tutorials. It's not really hard. Going twice to squirrel. And sold music box to squirrel.
All right. Congratulations, squirrel.
Yeah, you could find the keys aren't hard to find either.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong thing.
So here I have clown alert.
Clown alert, clown alert.
Offer I have a swinging clown for $5. So here we have a wonderful swinging clown. He almost like a redhead. You can hang it up on a hook on like your porch. So when the wind blows, it can blow the.
He almost looks like a scarecrow more than a clown.
Yeah. And it's made in China. And he got a plaid hat, plaid pants, green outfit, green suit, blazer, and a pink bow.
You know what would be really cool with this is you could hang him up and then you could actually put your wind chimes underneath him, hanging underneath him.
Yep. And he measures 16 inches with swing and all. Black shoes.
Squirrel says he needs a pin on his hat just like yours.
Yes, I can. Hey, I may can put it on there if y'all get it.
There you go.
Via bonus.
Bonus brooch included if he's bought.
Right on here.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, Squirrel says, I'm in now. You talked me into it.
All right. So we can do a countdown for Squirrel.
All right. Hold on. I'm catching up. There we go. Going once to Squirrel for 5, looking for 6. Going twice to Squirrel for 5, looking for 6. And that is sold to Squirrel.
All right. Congratulations, Squirrel.
Thank you, Squirrel.
And that's my 3.
Woohoo. Good deal, Squirrel. Aaron's like, which brooch am I going to put on this? Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, Nikki, did you want me to show that nutcracker thing? It's either a nutcracker or it's a packs the tobacco for a pipe, maybe. It's very primitive. It's hand carved. It's kind of folk arty. I can show it. If not, it's no big deal. I see it right there. So, all right. Okay. I am going to show a fish paperweight, guys. This fish paperweight does have an issue, which I did not know until I got it home. It's going to be a buy it now of $6. It's a great deal. The tape that they had on it with the price covered up the issue. Yeah, if it's not what you're kind of looking for, then don't worry about it. I'll show it some other time. It's been a while since I showed it. There is an interior crack in this. You can see it right there. It's not sharp. You can't really feel it on the outside. I don't know if maybe there was a temperature change that made it crack on the inside there or what. But it's way down here. It doesn't affect seeing the fish. And this is kind of an offset paperweight. It's not perfect. It's not total straight lines. It's kind of like a lumpy ice cube that started to melt. Is the best way I can explain it, because you can see it's not straight up here. It's a little tilted. I would assume Chinese made based off the way the bottom looks. But I still think it's very cute. Pretty colors. Let's see. Does this glow any? Not really. Kind of from the paint in it, but not anything fantastical. And I don't think on a light base, it would have to be a bright light base for it to really come up through this blue on the bottom. It would probably come up all around here and light it up all around it. But it wouldn't do so much, right in the middle. I believe this is about 2.5 inches tall. 3 inches tall. And it is 1 3/4 inches wide. So I thought, okay, yeah, it still has that little crack, but it's still pretty. It's got little fish in there, sister. And then the tape that somebody had on it, they were hiding an interior crack. I don't know if it suffered a temperature change or something, because the crack is on the inside. You cannot feel it on the outside at all. See, you can see it shining back at you. And you can see it right there, but you can't, it's not exterior. You can't feel it. Yeah, it's got the little fishies. I think this is, Chinese made, probably Dynasty Gallery, something like that. And it kind of looks like a melting ice cube. So it's a $6 buy it now if anybody is interested. But seeing no interest, we'll set it to the side and we'll pass on that one. And I will move us right along. Come on, go in there. I typed you. Thank you. All right. My second item. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece, guys. Somebody's going to like it. Maybe. You never know. You never know, Ginger. She looked like Jamaican fish. It looks like Jamaican fish. Are Jamaican fish for dinner tonight? Sorry, that's where my brain went. Alrighty, I have a beautiful Fenton shoe, guys. This is going to be a buy it now of $32. This is not a color that you see very often. This is what they call a sea foam or a jade color. It is a cat head, and it has the iridescence. It does have its sticker. So this is from the 1990s. Is it marked on the bottom as well? It sure is. There is your Fenton mark right underneath there. And it does have the 9 in it. Yeah, I think Angie would love this one. I think she's seen it, though. It's been a while since I've shown it. Because this is not the typical daisy and button or the other patterns. This is more of a very delineated pattern. Hi, Joanne. And the cat has its paws out instead of crossed. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites to this shoe at all. It is in fabulous condition. Very clean. And like I say, yes, it is iridescent. I don't know if you guys are seeing it or not. And it is a beautiful color. Like I said, they refer to it as either sea foam or jade. And I did have this priced higher. So I did lower the price as a buy it now at $32. Like I said, there is the original sticker. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful piece, guys. So keep it in mind. Has somebody ring-a-ding-ding? Hey, Angie, guess what Uni was showing? I'm messing. Don't call her. I don't know if she's on a show or not. All right, seeing no interest in that one, we'll pass. And don't forget, guys, if you see anything we've passed on, you can always just throw it in the chat and say, hey, I want that. Or you can email us after the fact and let us know that you would like that item. All right, I am going to have a choice. I have 2 toothpick holders. They are both moon and stars. Let me get this all typed in. They're going to be a starting bid of $15. And yes, again, I've been finding toothpick holders quite a bit lately. Well, I found both of these. They are both moon and stars. The first one is the blue moon and stars, Ellie Smith. This does glow manganese. It does have a green glow to it. I don't know if it'll show it or not, but it does glow faintly green. Beautifully intact. It is not marked. There's no marking on it. But it is perfect. So if you like the blue, here's the blue in the moon and stars. Where did I just put it? I just had it in front of me. There it is. Let's see. The blue toothpick holder is 2 1/4 inches tall. And I see squirrel at 15. And it is 1 3/4 inches wide. The second one is the Amberina.
Nice.
Beautiful. This does glow like crazy. It does have the cadmium glow to it. Down here on the bottom especially. Can really see it lighting up. This is also Ellie Smith. Stephanie's in at 16. And this is the same height and everything. So there's no difference height-wise or anything. Just the difference in color, which is blue or the Amberina. Again, both of them glow. This one has the faint green manganese glow to it. And this one has the beautiful cadmium glow to it. Both moon and stars, both Ellie Smith. Wonderful pieces. Yeah, I love finding the toothpick holders because when it comes to like something glowy or whatnot like this, these are the perfect size to start a collection. They're small enough. You can just stack them and do whatever you want with them. You've got plenty of room for them.
Nice.
Well, Stephanie's in at 16. Yeah, I've got it hidden up there. And she wants the Amberina one. I'll count it down and then 16 and 16, if that's what y'all would like. I had no problem with it. Okay. Going once to Stephanie for 16. Going twice. And then bear with me, ladies, because I have sold Amberina to Stephanie. Oops, hold on, come back at 16. And then sold blue to Squirrel at 16. All right, awesome sauce. Got it taken care of. And now we will go back over to Aaron.
All right. So here I have a Lefton retirement fund bank. If we offer up $10, as well as 7 by 5. And so it says retirement fund. You see the guy is reading like the newspaper, magazine, and he's in his rocking chair with his pipe. Now, there is like this guy, this right here, from here on here, like the little bucket, this piece right here, look like it got broke off and like they glued it back together. So, just let you know. And
is that the guy one or the female one?
Guy.
Okay, yeah, I have that one too. They're super cool, guys.
And this is a Lefton piece made in well, trademark exclusive in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you put the and it's like a little chip by the corn slot. The squirrel is in that tin.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm catching up. There we go. Right. Gotcha.
All right. So we can start the countdown for squirrel.
Okie dokie. We are going once to squirrel for 10, looking for 11. Going twice to squirrel for 10, looking for 11. And the retirement bank is sold to squirrel.
All right. Congratulations, squirrel.
$10.
Now I have a metal, a tin box. Offer up $5. The 7 by 5, and it has these amazing, beautiful flowers on there: yellow, red, blue, purple, and then it's like little gold grapes going around the side. Now, Susan, I feel almost there is missing one of the feet on there. If you want to retract, let me know. One of the feet there is missing. And this is how it looks on the inside. Very clean and beautiful. And one of the hinges came loose. You can probably glue that back on.
Mm-hmm.
So let me know if that's still cool with you.
It shows it's been loved.
Yes. So
she says
okay.
It's fine. It can be fixed.
All right. So we can start the countdown for Susan.
All right. Going once to Susan for 5, looking for 6. Going twice. And the tin box sold to Susan.
All right. Congratulations, Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
Congratulations. Now I have about a 7-inch piggy bank.
Oh, look at Aaron. He's got the banks tonight.
Yeah, how cute he is. Little, like, blue dotted nose and cheeks and ears. And it's something I can't see, but they're like kind of worn off too. Like they took one of those little markers of
Looks like it says Vision Brothers or something, or Fusion Brothers or something.
yeah. But you
It'll
can
probably come off.
Huh?
It'll probably come off with like some nail polish remover or.
Yeah, they could easily take that, remove that. And this is how it looks on the side. And it does have a stopper.
All right. If anybody else is interested, we would need to see 6 or better.
Yes.
But seeing no other interest, I will start the countdown to squirrel. And we are going once to squirrel for 5, looking for 6. Going twice to squirrel. And the blue piggy bank, or I'm going to say blue pig bank, sold to squirrel.
All right. Congratulations, squirrel. Beautiful buy there.
Yay.
Buy 3.
Y'all are saving all the animals tonight. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to start our last round. Boy, that was quick. Well, hey, guess what? Now I have an animal too. We couldn't have planned this any better, Aaron.
Yeah.
We're both bringing the animals. All right. I have a Viking paperweight. It is an owl. It is from the 1960s, and it is going to be about now of $20. A squirrel. Nope, I don't have any squirrels tonight. Okay, let me take off. I have my little inventory sticker on it. I'm going to take it off. This is one of the smaller ones. I know there are bigger ones, but this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's intact. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. This would look fabulous on a light base, especially a different colored light base. It's the smaller owl. Like I said, I know there is a bigger version of it. This one is the 3.5-inch version, and width it is 2 inches. And this was the first Viking owl that I ever found, and I've had it for a while. That's what I'm saying. It's not like it hasn't been enjoyed, because Viking is one of my favorite glass makers. I get real excited when I find Viking pieces. So he's very cute. Like I said, he would look great on a light base, or just use him as a paperweight. You can lay him down. He is flat on the bottom, so he will lay down. And then he does sit up.
Yes, we are.
And we didn't plan it. We didn't talk before.
No.
We just showed up with the animals today. And then it's funny because I had the Dr. Dolittle book.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? So buy it now of $20 for the Viking owl paperweight if anybody is interested. All right, but see no interest, we'll set him to the side, but think about him, and if anybody is interested in him later on, let me know. He's like, somebody somewhere is going to light me up. All right, I have another paperweight. Gee, go figure. I did show this the other night. This is a starfish paperweight. And it's going to be a starting bid of $10. And this has a little iridescence. Hi, pack your bags.
Hey, pack your bags.
So it's a starfish, guys. Beautiful piece. I don't know who made it, but it is very well done. Very well polished on the bottom. And when the light hits it just the right way, there is iridescence to it. I don't know if I'm going to get the light. There it is right there. You can see iridescence on it. This would actually look great, I think, in a fish tank. It would look good on a light base. I think it just would look good anywhere. You could set it up this way, but this is where your texturing is and your design. All right, squirrel. Thank you. I'll get you down for that. Come here, Mr. Owl.
This squirrel.
Yeah, I've got light bases too. I love putting stuff on light bases. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I'm a light person, and I think it started from when I was a little kid, seeing the lightning bugs, fireflies, whatever you want to call them. When I was a little kid, it kind of sparks your imagination as a little kid. You start thinking fairies and magic and that type of thing. And hey, you. So near and dear to my heart are lights, fairy lights, light bases, Christmas lights, any type of lights. Yes, I used to love catching them in a jar as a child. color me thrilled when we moved out here to Arkansas and being able to see them out here at night. Because in New Mexico, there's only a couple of places where you can see fireflies or lightning bugs. And they're kind of harder places to get to. But here out in our backyard, oh, it fills me with that childhood sense of wonder again. So, color me silly, whatever, but I love it. Okay. Yes, I'm in Arkansas. There is the starfish. Oh, I don't know why I'm showing you the Post-it note. It says starting bid of $10. It says exactly what I put on there, but you don't need to see that. But we'll pass on that one. Don't get me started about talking stuff like that. I'll be like, blah, 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 blah. I didn't even highlight the starfish. Sorry, guys, we passed on it. If you're interested in it, just yell at me. Yes, they are. They are. This year we saw the least lightning bugs. Oh, you're in Memphis. You're not far away then. Nope, you're about 2 hours from us because I'm right in the smack in the middle of the state, right above Little Rock. I'm in Conway. Yeah, we had way less of them this year. I was disappointed. And actually, they've been starting to come a little later. Before we would see them early on, and now they're coming just a little bit later. All right, let's see. Did I write pass? I didn't put pass, but y'all can yell at me later. My last item for the evening, and I believe these are so worth saving, so maybe being repainted, hung in a child's room. These are praying children wall hangings. And I think they're from the 1970s, maybe a little earlier. But I believe they're chalkware. It is a set of 2, and they will be a starting bid of $10. And I'll point out what's going on with them before anything. Now, I don't know if they're hobbyist pieces. The little boy figurine kind of makes it look like it's a hobby piece because either that or they repainted it, because it's got paint drips on the back. That's the hole where you would hang it from. And here's the little boy. Now, he does have some paint loss on his face and on his hands and on his little feet. But otherwise, he's beautiful. I think he's just the cutest thing with his little pants buttoned up and kind of hanging down. Very sweet. So that's the little boy. And then you have the little girl. Now, the little girl does show some paint on the back as well. So I don't know if she was repainted. I don't know what these hearts mean. If maybe a kid went wild stamping it, or if those were, maybe maker's marks. There is the hole to hang it. There is a little remnant of a tag there. And then here's the little girl. Sorry, I'm covering her face up. She's got her little bow in her hair. She's got her little pajamas in there, her little toes. So this is what they would look like together. You would see them always like this. Beautiful, yeah, for a nursery. I thought they were just so cute and worth saving. Now, the reason I believe they're chalkware is because of the holes, the bubbles here. But that could also be plaster, because plaster does bubble up and pop little holes. So it's one of the two, plaster or chalkware. Chalkware would make it a little bit older. Plaster, there's lots of stuff that's plaster. But otherwise they're in great condition. There aren't any chips or cracks or flea bites other than the wear that I pointed out on the little boy. And that could be repainted. I see pack your bags at 10. Let me get you a measurement on these so you know how tall they are. They are 7 1/4 inches in height. Well, the little girl is just a little bit taller because of the bow in her hair. She's 8 inches. And then at their widest, they should be about 3 3/4. She's 3 3/4, and he is 3.5. So she's a little taller and a little wider. He's just a little shorter and a little less wide, but still beautiful together. All right. If we see no other interest, I will start counting that down for pack your bags. Oh, that's sweet. I love stuff like this. I love thinking about, reusing things from the past, like the planters, like the planter that Aaron had. I think that's an excellent idea to put things in it and give it as a gift to someone, because you give them something that it contains memories, and it's going to create more memories. All right. Going once. Going twice. And the praying, I'm going to put praying kids multi-pack at $10. And does Angela or Gina have your information, Pack? Because if they do, then I'll just ask them to give it to me. And if not,
I got it.
Okay, or I'll ask Aaron. Yeah, I can get it from them that way. So let me write that down for you right quick, Pat. Yeah, you're close by. Shipping's not going to amount to nothing for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. All right. Yeah, that's going to be a great thing. All right, we will go over to Aaron for his last 3 items. Okay, right. I sure will. Pack your bags.
So here I have a pink depressing glass for $5. And they have
beautiful
3 feet for his feet. But one little issue is the little pegs here that goes in between the grooves. This one chipped off. One of them chipped off, and that's what you have. So that's the only issue with this. And it's like a design of the grapes.
Does it glow any at all, Aaron?
I don't think it does. I think I tried to.
Does it glow more pink? Does it look pinker to you when you hit it with the black light?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so it does probably have some selenium in it to make it glow even more pink. That's awesome. Can you imagine putting lights in that? Squirrel's in for $5.
Yeah.
You could put lights inside of that, fairy lights. That would be a beautiful kind of a princess type item.
Mm-hmm. Angela's in at $6.
Oh, I see Angela. Yep, here I go. Sorry, I had to get up and move something.
Oh, and it measures about 7 inches in height.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece. And squirrels out to Angela.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pack.
So we can.
All right. If there is no other interest, I will start counting it down to Angela. And we are going once to Angela for 6, looking for 7. Going twice to Angela for 6, looking for 7. And what did you have it down as? A pink dish or pink glass bowl?
Yeah.
Pink bowl to Angela at $6.
All right. Congratulations, Angela.
And don't mind my typing, guys, my spelling, because when I'm in a hurry, the typo gremlins get me. So it's a bull.
So here I have a pottery.
Thank you, sister.
Elephant. Offer up $5. I'm giving out the great deals now here. So 6 inches by 6. And it's a beautiful pottery glazed elephant. It's made in China. And his trunk is some way up.
You know what he would look great with, guys? If you had one of those little like indoor fountains that you had bamboo in, and you put him right next to the bamboo. Be a great decoration for that.
Beautiful blue.
How tall is he, Aaron?
It's about 6 inches in height.
Nice. So it's a good size. It's not too big. It's not going to take up tons of room.
Yeah. But
thanks, squirrel.
If it's no, well, use first.
Yeah, think about it, guys. Boy, keep that in mind. Definitely, if you get yourself a little bamboo, a little fountain with the bamboo in it, this would be perfect.
Yeah, but if there's no interest in that, we can move it to the side. Now, I have another piggy bank. You see the lovely face, and that is the coin slot.
That's
and
cool.
There are orange flowers. Orange roses going around.
Oh, he's got some crazing to him too, it looks like.
Oh yeah, quite a bit of crazing to it. But there is no stopper.
Squirrel, did you see the slot on the top though? How they decorated it and made it look at that's cool. Usually most places they don't even think about decorating the slot. It's just the slot.
Yeah. And the tail.
Oh yeah, they did that too. They highlighted it.
Yeah.
All right. If there is any other interest, we would need to see A6 or better. Oh, he's counting all of the flowers.
I got it. So that's like 30 of them or so. I was like, okay, this is quite a bit.
Oh, that was funny. I'm like, what's he doing? Oh, he's counting the flowers. All right. See no other interest. We will do going once to squirrel for 5, looking for 6. Going twice. I did. I choked on my own spit. I started laughing so hard. All right. And that is sold to squirrel.
Congratulations, squirrel.
Thank you, squirrel. And thank you, Aaron, for the laugh of the night there.
You're welcome. Yeah, I am busy. I gotta take time. Time I find I've been finding great spots. I've been very lucky of late finding this honey hole after honey hole.
Yes, he's been finding lots of awesome stuff. Was that your third already?
Yeah, yes, that is my third.
Okay, let me bring us back up. Okay, guys, would you be interested? We have still looks like 21 people in the room. Would you guys like to see a recap of the unsold items? If you do, just type yes in there and we'll do a recap. We'll let it be up to y'all. Angela says yes. Let's get one more yes. All right. Pac says yes. The ayes have it. So I will come up. Squirrel says, my picture is hanging up behind you, Aaron. I love seeing her.
Yes, I will put that. I'm packaging up your packages now. and I will email you to see if you would like, you want to put this stuff in there too. But this will be going in your package. I just gotta get it off the wall, get it in your box.
Oh, that's nice. Get off the wall and get it in your box. Hey, man, I want special treatment. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let me see. What do I have left? Wow, I have all my books left. And let me get this piece safely shown to y'all again, because I was knocking it around there a minute ago. All right, for my first item, recapping, I had the strawberry jam ceramic dish and spoon for $5. And what I learned from Al is that means, this little mark here means that it's dishwasher safe. It did have a sticker. There's some sticker schmooze down there. I don't know who made it. It does have a little strawberry on the lid. It does say strawberry there. This is a transfer, obviously. And then here is the little ceramic spoon. There's no damage to it. Perfect condition. The only damage this shows is probably from the spoon whacking it a little bit. There's a little teeny chippy there on the inside. Here's the lid. Great condition. So $5 if you're interested. Just say strawberry and it can be yours. All right, next one. You know what? Let me get the glass stuff out of the way and then I'll show the books. It'll be easier. So come here, you. Y'all saw the starfish. This was $10 for the starfish paperweight. It is iridescent. Ooh, how lucky am I? I barely turned it and it showed it right away. So $10 for the starfish paperweight. And let's see. Ah, you caved, did you? Did she bug you to death?
It was no problem. No problem.
All right. I have the fish paperweight. Now, it does have an interior crack, and that is why I am offering it at $6. There apparently was a temperature change or something at some point, so there's an interior crack there. You cannot feel it on the outside, but you can see it. So just turn your paperweight around that way. Nobody will see it. So $6 for the fish paperweight. And then for $32, I have the 1990s Fenton cat head shoe. It is the green, like a seafoam green or jadeite green. It is iridescent. It does have its Fenton sticker, and it is marked here on the bottom, the Fenton in the oval with the 9. No chips, no cracks, no flea bites. This is a beautiful piece. No, you can wait. I cannot be your cat servant right now. Hubby's going to get her. She will pass by my husband in the living room and come all the way in here and want me to walk all the way out there to let her out. That's a cat for you. She's our only indoor and outdoor cat, though. So, all right. Up first, I have for $10. This is a great deal, guys. This is a first edition from 1965 by John Fletcher Floyd. It is called Hymns for Him. It was printed by Vantage Press. I don't know if it had an outside, maybe a dust jacket. The book's in fabulous condition. There's really no wear to it at all, other than like right down here, you see there's a little wear on the binding. And this was written by a lieutenant colonel who served in the military. It was written in 1964, published in 1965. The man was originally from Nashville, Arkansas. He was raised in Arkansas, went to college in Arkansas, graduated college in Arkansas in 1939. And these are all poems and hymns that he wrote and set to music. From what I've read of them, guys, they're beautiful. Some of the names of the songs are Baptism, Book of Life, Bible, Christian conflict, Christian life, church, comfort and consolation, faith. So there are, I think there's like 36. There's over 100 pages in here. But there are, I think, 36 poems or songs. Yeah, I wish it had pictures in this. But it is a beautiful book, guys. It's been well taken care of. And again, first edition, 1965. And that is $10 if anybody is interested. And I thought it was nice because generally you don't see things for men. Angela says, I'm in at 10. All right, I got you, sister. You don't see things like that. It's more female oriented. So when I saw it was hymns for him, I thought it was awesome. All right, thank you, sister. What made me choose Arkansas from New Mexico? Green. But I mean, that's about as simple as it gets, as the color green. All right. For $8, I have, this is a little workbook. And I sold several of these the other day. I went back and got this one. This does have one loose page in it. And it's basically from the Illustrated Gospel Story booklets. It's designed for the purpose of meeting the great need today for eye gate means and materials that are evangelistic and spiritual. Jimmy and the Atheist. He looks awful happy. If he met an atheist, he looks awful happy. It is illustrated.
That's cool.
And it is, there is, the story and the accompanying, how can I put this? References to scripture. Trying to think of the right way to say it. It is wipeable. These are cleanable. Has the loose page, but it is $8 for Jimmy and the Atheist. And it was in a protective plastic sleeve. I just haven't been able to get it back in there yet. For $7, you guys are going to laugh over this one. Bible verses, yeah, or like in the beginning, it tells you directions for using Jimmy and the Atheist. Show with the statement, Jimmy was a little orphan boy. Use with, you can see by her face, the pictures that are in it. There are references to Corinthians 3:6-7. And then there are verses in here, wounded for me. There on the cross, he was wounded for me, gone my transgressions, and now I am free, all because Jesus was wounded for me. So that was that one at $8. This is a similar one, but this was done in 1971. The cover is loose. It came loose from the staples. But it is called Kevin Learns to Obey. I know these days people are like, what? Kevin Learns to Obey? That's kind of harsh. You got to read it. It also has like the story in it, the illustrations in it, the corresponding points. Teaching him about God and teaching him about sin. And again, this is from 1971, and it is the same company that did this other book. The other one was from 1945. This is 1971. So this one is $7. Then I had the paper dolls, TP paper dolls. This is from the 1950s, 60s. The damage that it has is there was a sticker there and someone took it off, and then a little bit of damage to the corner of the book. Otherwise, it is all intact. All of the outfits are still here. They have not been cut out. The characters, there are the male on the back and the female on the front. They can be pressed out if, you know, you were going to let somebody play with them. But if not, they're in fabulous condition as a keepsake. And the outfits that they have in here are gorgeous. They're just beautiful. So again, from the 1950s, 1960s, this is $12 for the TP paper dolls. Then I have from the 1980s, this is called Neighborhood Kids. And there are 12 paper dolls in here. Originally, the price was $1.29. Kmart was selling it for $1.18. Here on the back are some of the Punch-Out kids. That's 4 of them. There are another 4 on the inside here. Which ones, Pat? And you want the TP dolls? Let's get that one straight first. Did you want the TP dolls for 12? And then I'll go back to the others.
Yes.
Okay, got you. Let me see. On the atheism ones, Jimmy and the Atheist, let me kind of look in there and see what the story is about, because there's more illustrations than there really is story on this one. It talks about the crucifixion. God so persuaded him of his unbelief. So apparently he did not believe, or he was not believing in God or Christ. And after the stories that his dad talked to him about, and he was read scripture, God so persuaded him of his unbelief that he knelt down by his bed and accepted the Lord Jesus Christ as his own Savior. That's basically what this is. So atheist, they're kind of referring to the child as an atheist because he had said he didn't believe. That's what that's about. No, they did not sell. Kevin was 7 and Jimmy was 8. So you wanted Kevin and Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so back to the Neighborhood Kids, 1980s paper doll book. I'm not seeing a date on the inside. The outside does say 1985-42, so it could be 85, but this smacks to me of like right at 1980 because it's got that whole kind of 70s style to it still. So this one is $8, and all the paper dolls are there. All of the outfits are there. So $8 for Neighborhood Kids. And then last but not least, here we go. I told you, Dr. Dolittle. We couldn't have planned it any better. Aaron had all kinds of animals. I had animals, and I've got Dr. Dolittle. This is from 1967. This is from my year of birth. I know it does say 1935 here with the 29 cents, but that's not the year that it was done because it does have it marked right down in here. Right there. It did have a sticker here that was removed. It does have a little folding on the corner. But Dr. Dolittle and all his buddies, are in there. None of the characters have been removed or pressed out. None of the animals have been removed. Oh, my fingers are not going to work now. Like there is the, I don't know, Savannah, I guess, or whatever it is. And then they've got the circus cars that you can fold up, and it does tell you how to do it. The ship with the pig. And then the llamas and the seal. I think that's a seal inside with that little dress on, because they're all dressed up to fool everybody. And then on the very back is the big, huge snail. Right, Pack? That's what I thought was cool. And it says easy to do pieces, just press out. And it says authorized edition. I don't know what the unauthorized edition would have looked like. But this is also $12 if anybody is interested in the Dr. Dolittle.
Very
I love
nice.
the picture of him with all the animals. All right. If there is no interest on that, we will pass. And I will head over to Aaron so that he can show you his items.
All right. So I still have the pottery elephant made in China for $5. Just type in elephant. Now I have the beautiful, amazing ceramic bunny rabbit for $5. Just type in bunny rabbit. Now I have the amazing baby plotter. It says Babyland Express for $5. Just type in Babyland.
That's gorgeous. That's the one I was telling you guys to put baby items inside of that and wrap it up and give it to them for a baby shower.
Yeah. Now I have this amazing, adorable piggy bank for $5 with the blue and yellow and red flowers. Now this doesn't have a stopper, but it's made in Vietnam. So that's $5. Let's type in piggy. Now I have these corn purses and purses for the set of $5. I got you.
Piggy is sold to Susan.
I got these 3 plus these 2 handkerchiefs. Oh, sorry, she beat you.
Yep,
squirrel.
she beat you out, squirrel.
The handkerchiefs.
Sorry, I put Piggy is sold, Susan. It's sold to you, Susan.
Yeah. And so for $5 for the purses and handkerchiefs. Then we have $5 for all 5 Beatle books. Let's type in Beatles. That's for $5. And then, last but not least, I have this McDonald's carrying case. I got you, squirrel. And just type in McDonald's if you like this for $5. All right, that's my items.
Oh, wow. Guys, you have got to think about with that McDonald's thing, how cool would that be for somebody who collects the toys out of the Happy Meals to use that container to hold their Happy Meal toys in? That's super cool. I think it would be awesome. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you
Congratulations.
so much for being here. We super appreciate it. Aaron, when did you say you were going to invoice?
Saturday evening after my sale.
Okay, so August 1st.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And I'll be invoicing on August the 3rd. Hubby says, let's do it on a Monday, Tuesday instead of doing it on a Sunday. So I said, okay. Let's see. Aaron, your next show, is it Friday with Trisha?
Yes. 7 o'clock.
You got to sing for us. You got to tell us about the show
yes.
now.
But was me, Trish, Sandy and Otto, and Sue Spado, and Denise Magical Aquarium. And the show is called A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. And then Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern with my lovely co-host Becky Vintage and Moore, and a very special guest, two special guests, Unimagique and Angela Isaac. Will be joining.
All right. Let's see. My next show is Thursday, unless I do something crazy like do a pop-up tomorrow too. I don't know. I doubt it. Thursday, we are doing our Christmas in July sale on Angela Isaac's channel. It will be Angela Isaac, Gina Southern Siren Vintage, Casey 1889 House, and myself, Unimagique Vintiques. We are going to show lots of Christmas items. In my case, some Christmas items and some glass that I consider Christmassy. I'm not as Christmassy as everybody else is. And then the next show after that, Angela and I will be doing the sister show on Friday on Angela Isaac's channel at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, Angela is the Christmassy sister. I am the Uni Grinch sister. Gina who? Okay, Randy. And then, of course, you heard we will be on Saturday on Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hats channel with his co-host Becky's Vintage and More. Both Angela and I will be on with them at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a great time, as we always do. Oh, and then, well, Saturday morning, I may be on with Gina and Angela if I can get my booty up early enough. So that's on Gina and Angela's Saturday morning show, and that's at what, 6 o'clock in the morning? 6 Central, 7 Eastern, I think. Boy, I'm going to have to get that straight and make sure I get up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to get in big trouble. Again, guys, if you see anything on the replay that you would like to have, please contact us or feel free to leave a message on the show afterwards, because that certainly helps us. It boosts us, gets us into the algorithm more. Make sure you're leaving a thumbs up. And please make sure you're following both of us, that you're, sub to both of us so that you know when we are on. Again, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here this evening. And we hope you guys all have a beautiful rest of your Tuesday evening. And Aaron, if you will play the harmonica to send us off.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
1 second. I left one thing out.
Oh, the Kimmy doll.
The Kimmy doll for 5. Just type in Kimmy doll.
That's a beautiful little doll, guys, too.
Yes.
Yeah, Asian decor. That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. So everybody, stay safe, stay cool. If anybody you need to talk to, please reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Good night. Good night.
Good night, guys.